once again to Mearachd. Episode 17.
Product placement.
Charles is working on it.
Why not
It's
purchase
a
your
bag.
own from Cartoon Books? It's Bartleby the baby rat creature. Pair it up with your life-size bone figure because you can't take them out of the bags because you're too obsessive compulsive. And have your out-of-Boneville adventure.
Stuffication, part 3.
Now that
or you can adopt a cat from Paws, like Max, because Max is super cute and cuddly.
Okay, are you guys at least getting paid for this? Because I know I'm not.
Paws is a charity, Steven. How dare you?
Yeah, Paws pays a lot of people for advertising.
Cartoon Books, you'll get something.
Alright, so where did we leave off last session?
So
We all got 1 billion points of XP
No,
and 14 gold.
that much I know is not true. You might have gotten 14 XP and no million gold. I need to change cams.
last time we had a party in Brianna and Comstock's dorm room waiting on the mailman because we wanted to question him about the letter, see if he knew anything. And while we were waiting on him, some dude like just knocked on the door, and of course Brianna, being Brianna, was like, "Come in," and he started eating our
Bad
snacks.
choice.
Yeah,
I'm talking to the stag.
It's talking to the stag. Apparently, the stag nodded and indicated that he was in the right place. So he was eating all our snacks.
He's a wackadoodle pilgrim of the ape.
Yes.
So he basically just says confusing things like candor and is a real pain in the butt for everybody to be
He
around.
does not say confusing things like Candor. Trust me. And just nowhere near Candor.
They're both painful.
His catchphrase is "the eight will provide." But his name is Kent. Shafia, is that right?
Sure.
Okay. And he's a halfling.
I'm going to change. You know, I'm going to say sure every time you name it something different, right?
And shapely.
I'll probably just call you Kent from now on. So.
Sure.
Shofar?
Sure.
Oh, chauffeur.
Sure.
Kent, sure.
Sure.
So he's in our dorm eating our snacks when the real mailman shows up, and we invite him inside and offer him also some snacks. And we question him. It really didn't turn out so well. Like he just knew some basic information, but we really didn't learn anything more about, the letter, I would say.
And Kent was convinced he was a pigeon because he was wearing pigeon colors.
Yeah. Yes.
And he also says, "Why do you have people carry mail?"
Yes. That was correct. And but before the mailman leaves, Kent pickpockets him and gets away with it. And as it turns out, that letter that he pickpocketed happened to be addressed to him, I believe. And it was from Candor.
You can't pickpocket things that belong to you. That's how that works.
Can.
It didn't even have postage on it or something. It was just like a letter. And so it was from Candor. It was like, "Oh yeah, this is your new party studies member." And he got like a student ID fallout of the letter. And so we asked Professor Phelan about it, and Phelan's just like, "I guess he's your new party studies member." But basically, Phelan asked us to go to Doncho's cabin before Irina gets there, I guess, to look over it, see if there's like any evidence that we can get against Doncho before she can maybe tamper with the evidence or remove it. So we were going in the northeast part of the woods. Our original plan was to meet with the wood elves, but we ran into some unicorns and they're like, "That's not a good idea. The ranger cabins are that way." They didn't really know like the specific cabin, but they basically told us that the wood elves, if we wanted to like set things right in the woods, that the wood elves are not as interested in that. So we did not go to
wood
them.
elves.
We got into combat with 2 wolves also.
Oh yes.
And that we learned that despite just saying he is a shoemaker, Kent can spellcast.
He is a shoemaker.
He speaks for the shoes.
Magic to create shoes.
they're magical shoes, you can.
Are
How
these
else
shoes
do you make
magically delicious?
magical shoes?
Phelan also did seem confused about what was going on, but said he couldn't get a hold of Candor that day. And Kent is staying in Trent's old room, and of course we had some good time at Banana Flies.
And I believe there was something we left off on that was surrounding you.
Drums, and footsteps.
We were probably gonna die by centaurs.
I recall
Or
that
drums, they could be
that
deadly.
we beat the centaurs. They were like, "Oh, we're actually friendly centaurs. Let's take you to the cabin you want to go to."
No.
That sounds right.
Let's have a little talk about centaurs as I inadvertently stick things to something I didn't mean to.
It's very big.
I'm a little scared.
Let's get a little bit of different background noise going here.
I don't hear any background noise.
It's coming. Keep the car running. All right, so
The headlight, put it in neutral.
hang on a sec. I need to fix something.
So I says to us, Mabel, I says,
Oh, I also forgot to put it on.
Okay, that should be better.
I forgot to also put the mic on top of the computer, so I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
I had it plugged in, but I didn't.
We all get to hear the sound as you do that. So, you all will find yourself very, very quickly surrounded by centaur. There are 6 of them. One is straight ahead of you. There are 2 to your left and right,
Are we
and
supposed to be able to see them now?
1 behind you. No, not yet.
Okay.
can we start begging for our life now?
The centaur look upon you. Where are you going?
Oh, hello. We're actually looking for some ranger cabins.
Why?
Oh, we were supposed to pick up something from one of them, I believe.
What are you picking up?
You know, I don't know for sure. We were supposed to be picking up something for our professor.
Your professor? It's his cabin?
No, it's not his cabin. It's Doncho's cabin.
Who's Doncho?
He's a ranger.
Hence why we're looking for ranger cabins.
You mean those other people who think this is their land?
Yes.
But it's not.
I agree.
The one in the center that's been talking to you looks over the 5 of you. What are you looking
are they
for from
speaking?
there?
Well-
They are speaking in common.
Well, Doncho is currently being held on some suspicion of poaching. So we're looking for evidence to see if those claims can be backed up.
Poaching. He's responsible for many disappearances of animals, then.
That's what they're saying, yes.
What does his cabin look like?
Oh, did we get out of character? Did we get the description? I don't believe we did.
No?
Nope. We don't know shit.
I would assume it has at least 4 walls and a roof.
Ah, there are many of those.
Excellent. Which way?
That way all over.
Excellent. We should go that way all over.
Many people that call themselves rangers keep themselves in these... What did you call them?
Ranger cabin?
Cabins, yes. Sorry,
I-
common is not my native tongue.
You speak it very well.
Thank you.
I apologize if we're trespassing on your lands. We're just trying to get to the ranger cabins, and the unicorns had told us that they were this way.
There is no trespass. The land is the people's. As long as you treat the land respectfully, the land is yours as much as it is ours.
Well, this is going better than I had hoped. The land is ours, and we only have one way to deal with trespassers. A spear!
This land is your land. This land is our land.
If you mean what you say about stopping poaching, give me a diplomacy check to see if I believe you.
Please tell me he said that in character.
No.
I wish.
Yeah, I think that's good. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think that's good too. On my end, it looks great.
I'm going to say that it was 100% a success.
Good job, Brianna.
At
Thanks.
least 60% of the time.
Yeah, so he will... Well, I believe then, perhaps you all look like this has taken you quite some time. Perhaps we can give you some aid.
That would be most welcome.
Well, do you have saddles? I hate to normally do this, but...
We do not.
I don't believe we have saddles.
I hear from other people it is very uncomfortable to do this any other way.
But
Well,
what are we doing?
Well, we would offer to take you much faster to this place. But if we have no means to provide for you not to be injured in transporting you, then that is probably not the best.
You're going to wear the saddle.
Yes, did you think we were going to ride you?
I don't know. I just wondering why we had to put saddles on.
yes, unfortunately.
Am I know my translation must be bad.
He just doesn't think the same way as everyone else.
We have some like him.
Yes.
Their thinking sometimes brings insight, though.
Very good at thinking outside the box, for sure.
Yes, when they have no box, they think well outside of it.
The 8 will provide.
Who is the 8?
The 8?
Yes.
How much time do you have?
How much time do you have?
I have all of eternity.
Oh, you will live forever.
No, I will not. But on through the 8, I may.
Huh.
The 8 is his deity.
Is that like in the way that when we die, we will be reborn as new, and so we are here forever?
You die, you will be here forever. The great Avatar said,
Sure.
in the words of the Avatar Roderick, are you still here?
Is he telling us we should go?
I
Yeah.
think so. I don't understand.
I think that that's just something his mentor or holy person said. He said that to us as well. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. I
Well,
apologize.
we can escort you to where many of these places are, but it will be up to you to identify the one you're looking for.
We'd appreciate that very much.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. And with an escort, they will guide you without any further altercations. Not much wants to fight a centaur, especially not 6 of them. And you will get into an area that is, as people keep saying, kind of littered periodically with these little cabins. There's no like real particular order to it. They just kind of start walking towards an area, and you can see like in the distance there's one, and as you get close to one, you can see a couple others off in the distance from each of those. And yeah, you've arrived in the general area of the cabins.
Thank you so much for the escort. Is there anything we can give you in return?
You continue to work towards getting rid of the poachers. Everything here deserves to be treated with respect. These poachers do not mean respect.
We will do our best.
Thank you. And yeah,
Thanks.
you're welcome. The 5 of you find yourself here in the woods, surrounded by many, many cabins.
How many? Can we count?
No, because it's hard to see like how far this stretches out, and like as to like what width and what depth you'd have to go to see where like this kind of dotting of cabins ends.
They don't have conveniently placed nameplates, do they?
They do not have conveniently placed nameplates.
So I would assume that the ones that, if they look like that they've been inhabited recently, would probably not be what we're looking for. Because Doncho's he's been in prison for a couple of days now, or?
Would have been about 3 days now.
About 3 days
About
now?
4 days, actually.
So, I mean, not a lot of time for it to be into total disrepair, but there might be, like, say, dust, you know, if there's a chimney, it's going to be cold, like, not like that they've recently had a fire or something like that.
Okay.
Should we ask around if we see anybody? Well, should Brianna ask around?
I think Kent should ask around.
I walk up to the nearest door and knock.
Okay. Can you give me a knock?
Then you have to roll initiative, so thanks.
No one is home.
I walk across the one opposite it, and I knock.
Well, it's quite a distance to have to walk.
Oh, okay.
So,
there's nobody in this one. Maybe it's it. Let's go inside.
I would like to peer in the windows.
Sure. Give me a perception.
All right.
I picked the lock.
Okay. While she's looking in the windows, give me a disable device.
Where's my disabled device? There it is.
Yeah, the door is unlocked. And Brianna, inside, you can see no one is there.
See? No one's there if you open the door and just walk in.
Well, I wasn't trying to break and enter, but okay.
Breaking and entering? I'm trying to see if anybody's inside. The door was in the way.
Normally, if they don't answer the door, you don't pick the lock.
Well, how else do you get through these things? I mean, it's not like a tent flap. You just can't pull it sideways.
Since the door is open, I will go inside and are there any papers lying around? Anything that might indicate whose cabin this is?
Give me a perception while you're looking around.
All right.
Yes.
I get pumped twice. Sorry, I meant...
No,
never
it's
mind.
to the two of you. So yeah, the two of you are looking around, and you will discover you are very clearly in the wrong house. There is the name of somebody completely different on like some of the envelopes and on some of the things that are around the house. There's even like a little wall plate on the inside with somebody else's name on it.
It's got the name.
There's a wall plate with somebody's name on it?
Yeah,
Well,
It's
here's what we gotta do.
on the inside.
Yeah, we just walk around, open up all the doors, and look inside.
Danchi. So close. We're so close. But
So it's just by the next one, open the door, look inside. We're good.
There doesn't happen to be a map of like all the ranger cabins or anything.
No, there's no conveniently placed map within the first place you go, so you can find it easily in the next one. Yeah.
Okay. So I will ask Kent if he can relock the door since we know this is the wrong cabin.
But I'll be on the inside.
I would. So this is just to be academic. The Rangers don't trust each other, so they gotta lock that up. What do you got to keep out? Wandering brownies?
Who knows? What are they keeping out?
They're trying to not get poached themselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do we see anybody like around this area, or is it all just like nobody's outside?
Not so far.
Someone want to make a very loud noise, see if that calls some attention.
Sure, I'll slam this door.
The door slams shut. Ooh, yeah, a couple of people come out of their homes. Hey, who are all you?
Not Doncho. Which one of you is Doncho?
Two of them look at the five of you. Doncho's not here, man.
Oh.
We got some letter mistakenly delivered to us. We were looking for Doncho. It was addressed to him.
He's been gone for a while.
Oh, you think it would be okay if we left it in his cabin?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Now it's time to fail.
Hey! Showing
That
out.
looks like it is...
Oh, so bad. You needed a 28.
Out of
You
a
actually needed
possible.
a 45.
Look, I don't have time for this kind of thing. Look, you gotta deliver it. You should know where it is. Just don't involve me in whatever the fuck's going on here. Otherwise, I'll have to take action, and I'm supposed to be off duty.
I apologize.
Wait, he's off duty.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'm a ranger.
Oh,
What do you do?
I'm with them.
Did you point up when you did that?
No, I just.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you. So Erasmus raise up. Thank you for your time. We'll just look for Doncho's cabin
Thank you.
because that's what we're here for.
The names are all on the inside, right?
No.
Oh.
Schmagegi over there
Seven
prefers to
wasn't
have
enough.
his name on the wall.
Oh, that's gonna make things harder.
So you guys lock your cabins even though you're all rangers?
I mean, there's other things that live out in the woods that come into houses, that come into homes.
And a lock stops them?
A lock stops a good deal of them.
Huh. My character is just like
Takes a hag a bit to get in.
it's true.
No, I'm not a hag.
Tonight I'll make a note. Locks keeps out pixies. Who would have thought?
I mean, locks don't keep out pixies, but...
I know. So many of those damn things have teleportation.
Yes. But it still keeps out some things.
Yes.
And it keeps the other rangers around you from stealing your shit. You don't just because like everybody around you are people that you know doesn't mean you still trust them. Do you lock your desk at? Well, I guess you're the wrong person to ask, Charles. You're a very friendly and sociable person. Other people lock their desk at work.
If you lock the desk, they're not gonna set off the mousetrap.
No, I mean, we were told, hey, just because you're in the Marine Corps doesn't mean everybody won't steal your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then somebody stole my Marine Corps ring, which we all owe.
Maybe they lost theirs and had to replace it. Are there any other people around that we can ask besides this?
You only brought the two people out, and one of them seemed entirely disinterested, and the other person, like, once Brianna sort of gave them an excuse, they felt like it was okay to go back inside.
Do any of them have like any sort of decoration or like anything distinguishable on the outside?
Give me a perception check.
Well, mine's terrible, so hopefully somebody else can help out here.
I think I should help you out because I'm the other person with the terrible perception.
I'm wondering, Erasmus, if we might want to write to Phelan to ask if there's anything he can find out for us about Doncho's cabin, like any distinguishing details.
So the one thing all of you are certain of is they don't have external distinguishing details. These are all very, very similar.
So no,
Excuse me,
like
similar
flags
looking.
or banners or
No.
birdhouses. You want to write to Phelan, Erasmus?
Yeah. I'm gonna write having problems figuring out which one Doncho's cabin. Any suggestions?
You'll immediately get a message back. Doncho doesn't want to tell us what his place looks like.
Nobody else knows?
Also, you guys had better work quick. Irina's here, and it's likely we're going to have to turn over Doncho shortly. Also, she flies.
Oh,
Maybe she
Well,
can
then we
guide us
should
to where
hurry.
he is.
Yeah. Okay. So, do we see anybody else in the village?
No, it's really not a village either. It's like people like kind of had a prefab for building a place, and they built them at random distances from each other. So it's not officially a village.
So 2 people came out. We opened 1 door. We've done 3.
You've done 3 so far.
Next.
yeah, let's keep it moving.
How many is there? Hundreds?
Not sure.
I don't know. I would say we split up, but that also sounds like a bad idea.
I love the idea of you guys splitting up.
Oh, let's not split the party. That's when the trees start attacking.
You mean the cabins just come to life?
And then you get to
They're
meet Baba
cabin
Yaga.
ants.
All right.
They're a new kind of tree ant called the cabin ant.
So you guys are, I believe I heard one of you was saying you're moving to the next cabin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the party heads on over to the next cabin.
Does it look like somebody's home? Like, can we see smoke? Can we see anything?
There's no
like
smoke,
that?
but it's early in the day, so
Come
it's
on.
middle of the day, but
I will take a peek in the window.
Knocking on the door.
all right. Well, Brianna, give me a perception and a stealth, because presumably as he's knocking, you try to hide yourself. Yeah, so that works out pretty well. Kent, you go and you knock at the door, and Brianna, you peer in, and for a moment as you hear him knock, you bring your head back down, but then you realize, like, you didn't see anyone in there. And Kent, after a moment, there is no response.
All right, I picked the lock.
Okay,
I go in after him.
let's see it. Oh yeah, the lock is open, or the door is open.
He invested highly.
I am going inside and looking to see if I can see any mail or anything like that that would give us a clue.
In here, you notice this place is immaculately cleaned. There is no paperwork laying out. There are no objects on any surfaces. Everything seems to be put away and well organized.
Is there a desk or anything that looked like it might
There is a desk. There are some drawers.
In drawers.
So I'll go over and try the desk. Is it locked?
The desk is locked.
Okay, so I will ask Kent.
When you try the desk, I need you to give me a reflex save.
Oh, fun. Okay. Where is that little button? There it is.
Grab this. Give me 1 sec. I didn't have the details of the trap put in.
The what?
What?
The trap.
What?
No.
That kind of
believe he
music?
Max is just sleeping through all of it.
He probably has like they probably have like a mouse trap or something rigged up to the desk.
It's not poison in so much that it is poison.
Why can't I find this stupid thing? There it is. Okay. It was there. No, it's the other one. Sorry.
Fence.
Not there. No, there it is. I'm sorry, it's not a reflex save actually. So we'll save that reflex save for another day. This actually makes an attack on you.
Oh, okay. So it's a will save or no?
No, this makes an attack on you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So does a 22 hit your AC, flat-footed?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Then go ahead and give me, how much different is your reflex from your fort?
Well, my reflex total is 7. My fort total is 2.
Okay, so we subtract 5 from that. So
Yes.
you are, let's say, 16, no, a 15. That's still enough that you don't take any poison, but you do take, where the hell's my D4? There it is. Hello, D4. You do take 10 points of damage. As you reach down and you go to try to jiggle the drawer, and a blade kind of spits out of the drawer and cuts across your hand.
Yikes.
And the drawer is definitely locked. And you can feel it like stinging a bit. And there's like a little bit of green ichor sizzling on the floor.
So I would probably go, ouch! And I would call Kent over.
Yes.
I would say, this thing is trapped and locked. Do you think that you could get into it?
Have you completely disabled the trap?
I don't know if it reset or not. It hurt, and
So
there's some
try
kind
it
of-
again.
I think that you might be better suited.
I don't want to get hurt.
Can you look at it just to see?
He gazes at it intently. No, I don't think. I think you could open it now. Go ahead. Try.
I can't disable the lock.
Well, you already tried to open it. That probably disabled it.
No.
You sure?
It's
Try
still
again.
locked. I'm gonna heal myself over here.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to disable the
Okay.
trap when she's not paying attention, and I am going to fail terribly.
That's okay. You'll notice that the trap has a manual reset mechanism. So it is already essentially disabled.
Okay. Yeah, it was disabled now. Now what do you want?
Can you open it? Like, unlock it?
Oh. Okay. Hang on a second. He seems to be fumbling in his pockets, even though he is obviously holding his thieves' tools. Give me a second. He pulls out like random bits of lint and sprinkles it over it. Then he goes, okay, hang on. And then he goes to unlock it.
Nice. Yeah. You
The
hear
lint does it every time.
you hear the click in the drawer.
Now, why are we breaking into a desk?
We're trying to see if they have any papers.
They didn't
If
have any
this-
papers out, so why would they lock them in a desk?
Because
just
that's where they
papers.
keep things that they don't want other people to see.
Yeah, just gonna say.
Papers aren't expensive.
All right, so I am going to look in the desk for papers.
There is a book in this drawer.
Ooh.
I
I guess that makes
will-
paper more valuable when you put it in a book.
So can I read the book's title or?
The book has no title.
It's
I
an
will-
unfinished manuscript, I'm thinking.
I will pick the book up and
Give me a will save.
Oh gosh, yes. All right.
Yeah, you for a moment think that you feel like you should read a couple pages, but you realize this isn't really yours. It could be somebody's journal. Maybe that's not necessarily the right thing to do. So you don't really. You can choose to do it if you want to, but you don't have to. You just get the feeling like you'd like to. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that was a passing fancy.
I just wanted to see if there was a name if I were to try and open it.
So you're gonna open the first page.
Yes, not even the first page, but the inside cover, to see if someone had written a name.
Yeah, nothing on the inside cover.
This is exciting.
Yes, indeed. All right. I will replace the book, and I'm going to go over to the closet. But before I
I'm
touch
in the
it or open
closet.
it, I want to look and see if I can tell if it's possibly trapped.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Let's
taking the book.
see here. Ooh, shit. As you're grabbing the book, give me a will save. Yeah, you feel like reading the book.
I open the book.
Okay.
Kent, you might not want to do that.
You're dealing with the door right now. You don't know anything about it, and you don't know that reading the book is a problem.
True, I probably didn't even see the sleight of hand.
Does a 15 hit your AC?
15 hit.
No,
my
not
ace.
yours. Brianna's.
Oh,
You are flat-footed.
Yes, it does.
Okay. So you go over and you start like trying to look over the door, and something like shoots out from the door for 1 point of damage.
Oh gosh. All right. Does it look like that trap has been reset?
I don't know. You start looking again, and you notice that the trap does not seem like it's probably reset. But you're not. Hold on. Let me double check something here. Just double checking. Yeah, you'll notice that it's definitely not reset. The mechanism by which you triggered it is basically there is a line of something along the ground, like in the way that the flooring is. Each of the planks of wood is laid out a certain way, and if you rest your foot on the plank in the wrong way, it will trigger and fire something at you, and you can't get to the door without stepping on that plank.
I will turn back to Kent, who is probably preoccupied at the moment.
Kent, this book is engaging, and I don't even know if you understand the words that you're reading here. What's your intel?
My intel is 17.
Oh, shit. Okay, you just play dumb on TV. Give me an intel check as you're looking through this book.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is very exciting for you guys.
So as you are going through this book, the book is pretty complicated, but it seems like it's kind of like a book with a lot of really good advice for how to do better in life, like how to achieve more.
Ooh,
This seems like a book that'd be worth keeping. It's got a lot of really good pointers.
which is good because I was going to keep it anyways.
Good.
Because, it's paper, and paper's obviously more expensive if you put it in a book.
Yep.
And if a book has to be locked up, then it must be worth something.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I will ask Kent to come over.
Yeah, you did some looking through. You're not pulled in by the book anymore.
Oh, okay. I slide it into my backpack and yeah, what?
Okay. So this door is also trapped. I already looked. It's still trapped. It's something. See this
So-
line here? If you don't put your weight on it correctly, it will like stab at you or something.
Okay, so you put your weight on it. I'll open the door.
Could you just maybe disable the trap?
I could. I'm out
By
of
all
pocket.
means.
I'm out of pocket lint.
I will look around for some pocket lint.
There's the pocket lint he left on the ground from the last time.
I'm
While
going to
she's
get
looking
it.
for the pocket lint.
That is not enough, and you will trigger the trap.
Oh god.
Does a 20 hit Kent's AC?
Yes.
For 3 points of damage. As another little spike shoots out of the door and gets you in the shoulder.
Are the
Ow!
rest of us just like standing around outside?
I don't know what the rest of you are
Watch?
doing. Nobody else is declaring anything.
Why did you do that to me?
No, I
Didn't.
was
didn't.
never
It was
asked.
the
if
door.
I
I told you not to step on
Yeah.
that.
What?
I was busy.
What is
Here's your pocket lens.
What does Erasmus
Let's
want to
use
do?
pocket lint. What am I gonna do with it?
What does Erasmus want to do? If you have some stuff you want to do, Erasmus.
Well, I was gonna bribe somebody to see if they could, if they could tell us where Doncho's place was at, but we're just going from house to house. So,
Well, you'd have to go from house to house to find somebody to bribe, right?
yeah, but I wasn't just gonna go in,
Okay.
and things were happening awfully fast. I'm gonna go to one of the other cabins and knock.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
I love this. What is Constag doing here?
Stag, you should come with us.
My internet freezes.
Stay
We'll
with
go
them.
with the train wreck. Oh wait, I have to specify
Which I was gonna say which train wreck.
There's so many. Don't be judgmental.
Your train hasn't wrecked yet, neither is ours. It's just speeding up.
Erasmus Nikolai or Brianna Kent?
Around Nikolai.
Okay. Charles, is there a reason you're trying to show us your groin?
Oh, I didn't realize that. I was trying to get this.
He's trying to attract you
Rear-
some more viewers.
Yeah, I was trying to get the stupid screen cleared, and I couldn't see.
Gotcha. So yeah, you three can head on over to another house and knock at the door, I'm assuming? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a response at the door. Hey, what do you want?
Greetings. We're trying to find Doncho's cabin.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Oh well, he's in jail right now.
In
and,
jail for what?
Well,
He's a good guy, does a lot of work. Hard worker, gets a lot done.
well, we want to be able to prove that, so we need to get something from his cabin. I'm gonna bluff. Oh, this ought to be good. And then I just close the window.
That's how badly he failed.
I do that a lot. I'll make a roll and then I'll close my character sheet and it's like, God damn it. That's not how this game works.
Yeah. What the fuck, Gabe?
Get him, damn game.
Why didn't you just pop up like you're supposed to?
Oh, honey.
You believe
How bad
you.
did it go?
Yeah, nobody's ever looking for Doncho to pick anything up from him except Irina. You wouldn't be out. You're not. Irina, you're not here for her because you don't sound like her. What's going on out there? And he'll open up the door. Since I go off of literal interpretations of what people do by actions, he will glance over at a nearby cabin. He'll be like, "Is Doncho home?"
I don't know.
That his cabin over
His door over there is open.
there? No. Well, thanks. I
You
guess
said he
I'll
was.
Check it out.
You said he was in jail, right?
Yeah, but we didn't know what cabin he was at, so we didn't think to go to the door open one.
Give me another bluff.
Please do
Jeez.
better.
Please.
This is just going horrible.
Yeah, it will provide. Roll it.
Oh!
This is what happens when
It will
Seven
provide
tries
failure.
to eat. 9. Wait, that's wrong way.
Why is 6 afraid of 7?
Yeah, 'cause 7, 8,
7,
9.
8, 9.
Yeah,
Nine,
but
yeah.
that's not. Never mind.
7, 7, 7.
I think I should go check things out over there. Something doesn't seem right here. Let's go on over there and take a look at that cabin.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we've confirmed it's Doncho's place.
Let's cut back
Does
to.
he appear to have any like weapons or anything on him?
No, not at the moment.
How big is he? Like how?
He's
can I
a
take
he's
him
a
down?
pretty bulky guy.
Let's face
Okay,
it,
but he's like
he's
a
a
human.
ranger. Rangers
He
are like,
he is. Let me hold on. Let me give a quick roll to see what he is.
go
He's a
over to
dragon.
Susan's house.
Ooh, yeah, he's an orc. He's a half orc, just like you. Or no,
I'm
you're,
a
you're
regular
full
orc.
orc. That's right. So yeah, he's a little
Yeah.
smaller than you. Yeah, let's
my
cut
God,
back
get
real
this
quick
fuck
to
out.
Kent and
Really?
Brianna. So yeah, Kent just got hit with that spike. You two bickered a little bit back and forth. You offered pocket lint that was used, and so it's not as functional.
All right. Do you think you could try again? You could maybe take your time a little
Could
bit.
you stand on the plate this time and then I'll open the door?
I'm not gonna trigger the trap on purpose. Just let's disable the trap.
Oh, hang on. He roots through his bag again. Turns out I can only do this once a day. So
Yeah, the trap does not click, or does click. It is no longer active.
all right. Go ahead. Now you can open the door. Kent takes 2 steps back.
I'm going to examine this door
Mhm.
and just make sure that there's not any further traps or anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
seems fine.
Yeah. Okay. I will jiggle the handle of the closet.
The door is locked.
All right. Do you think you can unlock it for me, kid?
You know, for a guy you called dead weight earlier
I didn't
and
call you
wanted
dead
out
weight.
of your house, you seem to ask an awful lot of just a poor shoemaker like myself.
Maybe there's shoes inside. You can get ideas for your
I
next
don't
design.
need to get them out if there's shoes inside.
Well,
But
see,
fine. If it'll help hold me into your good graces,
I will write a
I will
song
attempt to
about your exploits.
unlock the door. I jiggle the handle. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do 2 things at once here.
Okay.
I'm going to try and hide the fact that I am disabling the device.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand, and then give me a disable device.
Okay. Hopefully this one goes
Sleight
well.
of hand is opposed by Brianna's perception. Yeah, so you managed to make it look like the door was always unlocked.
Door was unlocked. I don't see what the problem is.
And as the door slides open, let's cut back to the rest of the party. So you guys are getting close to the house, to the cabin.
Come on, Michelle, save us. Save us, Michelle.
I'm gonna walk up more quickly, get inside, and give them a heads up.
As you start moving quickly, this guy starts moving more quickly.
Then I'm gonna slow down and see if he slows down.
He'll slow down to match whatever the fastest member of your party is moving.
Can we
What
send the
does he
stag
count a
ahead
stag
with
as
the
a member of the
message?
party?
If the stag that is seeming to follow around the party suddenly moves faster, he will try to keep up with the stag.
Oh.
Oh, Charles is hulking out.
So what's it like being a ranger as an orc?
It's good work. Always been good work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think I should consider getting into it?
I think you should consider what it's going to be like when whatever's going on in that house over there gets uncovered.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's Doncho's house, and you came around here asking about Doncho.
Yeah, why would we be in his house if we...
Why would his door
Didn't
be
know
open?
where his
Doncho
house
keeps
was.
everything locked all the time.
Why? What's he gotta hide?
I mean, Doncho's a pretty high-ranking ranger.
That means he has to keep all his shit on lockdown?
Well, that means he's got important stuff inside of his closets and stuff.
He keeps work property in his personal house?
You never know when you're going to get called.
Right, but you still have a station to report to.
It takes longer to get to the station. Sometimes you got to deal with issues from home.
You gotta flex the rules a little bit, huh?
These are literally part of the rules. Just because you don't understand them doesn't mean they're not how the rules are.
I just haven't gone to ranger school yet, you know?
Can I get a perception from Brianna and Kent as Nikolai is keeping some noise going?
I'm completely unaware as to what is going on and don't understand why Nikolai is talking. I'm like,
Kent
huh.
Kent and Brianna, you both hear Nikolai talking to somebody different and getting closer to the building.
I will nudge Kent.
How long does it take to train to be a ranger?
Takes
And I'm
quite a bit
like-
of time.
You said a long time?
Yeah.
What do you think are the most important characteristics a ranger can have so I can decide if I should want to do that in the future?
Well, first of all, you have to not be a criminal.
Jeez there.
Second of all, you have
I'm
to not
actually
be willing
asking
to
for
burglarize places. What
Man,
is
that guy? He's cold.
what are Brianna and Kent doing?
I'm casting invisibility and walking out of the building.
Let me see if they hear you. Can I get a perception from the party? As well as this guy's making one.
I'm assuming I don't need a perception.
Oh
Since I
shit,
just...
for once I
Yeah,
have great
you
perception.
actually see him doing it.
Dang.
Yeah, Constog's kind of a perception machine.
Hey!
Michelle got tired of her characters not having good perception.
That was rough.
So, Nikolai, Constog, and Erasmus, all three of you will hear some words coming out of the building. Anybody with ranks in spellcraft can give me a spellcraft check.
Ooh, cool.
Oh wait, that's
28.
Yeah, so Erasmus and Constog, you will know that to be the sound of someone casting invisibility. The ranger happens to hear it, and you notice the ranger starts to pick up in speed. Brianna, what are you doing while he's casting invisibility?
I am actually going to begin a performance.
Okay, what are you performing?
I'm going to do a fascinate performance.
Okay.
Clever
We'll see in
girl.
here.
Also, you still say Shirase.
Oh, whoops.
No one else can see that besides
Yeah.
our group. But
What's that?
she had a
That's my
different character.
Friday game character.
Yeah,
I've
so
been
this
changing.
guy's gonna give you a will save. Ooh, yeah. And he gets to the door and starts to hear your music and is like,
Ooh, man.
"Hi, who are you?"
I'm a friend.
A friend. Yes, a friend of who?
I'm a friend of you.
Oh, a friend of me.
Yes.
We start walking him back.
Oh, I like you.
I like you too.
Oh, my place is right over there.
Oh, these guys are.
I would love for you to show me your place.
Okay. Give me a diplomacy.
All right.
As well, you have my attention. You don't necessarily make me do things.
Oh.
Oh, geez. Let's see. Well, fascinated target has
I mean,
flight
he's the
minus
one that
4.
suggested going to his place, though.
These guys, they're so easy to pick up. You know what I mean?
Well, when you have them fascinated,
I'm Maxie.
maybe that's not such a good idea. I don't really know who you are, but what are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone to listen to my song.
That's crazy.
I know.
This makes me feel like I'm on drugs.
You should come
What?
out of that house, though. It's not yours.
You know, I would love to come out of the house.
Well, good. Why don't you come on out of the house?
I will step out onto the porch, but I am continuing my performance.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna close the door behind you?
No. I'm solely focused on this guy right now. I'm like not.
I'm
So-
gonna walk up and close the door.
So what were you doing in Doncho's house?
Well, I was looking for something related to Doncho.
Oh. Something related to Doncho.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Wow.
Doncho's
Start
a
walking
great-
back to his place.
That music is so pretty.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start walking in that direction in case anybody follows me.
I
I'm
will.
Walk
I will
back.
follow. I'll follow Nikolai.
Okay. Continuing or ending the performance?
I'm continuing the performance.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's been about 2 rounds now.
It's been about 4 rounds, actually.
4 rounds.
Every
Okay.
6 seconds is a round.
All right.
I'm staying behind the ranger just so while
Are
I'm
you still invisible?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
going to run the duration out.
So you guys can make your way over to the house. That'll take about another 2 rounds to get back there.
Okay.
Ah, this is my place.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Why are we here? We have to check on Doncho.
Doncho's a piece of shit.
He's in jail, and there were people in his house, like you.
Yeah.
Why were
I
you
don't
in
know.
Doncho's house?
Oh, he knows Doncho's. Oh, I told him. Yeah.
I was looking for something for Doncho. At this point, I'm going to try something while I'm performing.
Okay. Yeah.
You slit his throat.
If he fails, however, your fascinate is ending right now. So,
Okay.
because that is part of how fascinate works. The moment you cast a spell that targets him, it ends the fascinate.
What about lingering performance? Is that
No, in this particular case, this will not happen because it breaks the effect.
Okay.
It physically terminates the effect. Yeah, he failed pretty miserably. So he comes out of it and he's like, "Oh man, that was some interesting music. You're really good at that. God, I remember you, but what was your name again? I'm sorry, I'm really bad with faces."
Well, that's okay. My name's Brianna.
Ah, yeah, Brianna. Right. God, I don't remember where I remembered you from either.
I just have one of those faces. A lot of times somebody will recognize me and they don't remember from where.
Ah, yeah, that's got to be it. So what were you doing in Doncho's place? You said you were picking some stuff up for him. Are you his girlfriend or something? Maybe that's why I recognize you. You've been in and out of there a few times.
Oh, I'm not really his girlfriend. I prefer to remain unattached, but I am picking up something for Doncho.
Oh, okay. Well, give me a bluff here to see if I buy that.
All right.
I think you should have gone with no woman can tie down Doncho.
Huh?
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. He has had a couple of girls by lately. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for all the confusion.
It's okay. I'm glad that he has neighbors like you looking out for him.
Thank you. I'm glad I can be looking out for him.
Yeah. So if it's okay, I'll just go, retrieve the book that he asked me for, and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. Thank you for your time,
You're welcome. Thank you.
and I will go back towards Doncho's cabin.
Okay.
That was impressive, Brianna.
Thank you.
Very good.
The dice like me today. It could have gone way worse.
The dice did not like
Provide-
Charles today.
Oh, Lord.
So yeah, you can head back over to the cabin and finish investigating that closet. The closet has a few hooks on it. It has a few outfits in it. But that seems to be all that's in here, unless you give me a perception.
Ooh, can we all do it?
Yeah, you can all be gathered around looking through the closet.
Oh gosh.
All right.
At least I'll roll low there.
Yeah, so Kent and Konstag, you will notice that there is something, there's like a little thing, like almost a tab, hanging off the door, hanging off the wall. It's kind of built in, but it doesn't exactly match the wood grain. It looks almost like you could kind of push and then pull it out like a lever.
Exciting.
I'm
do we
assuming at
got?
this point the invisibility would have worn off.
It's minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's still on.
I'm going to reach over, still invisible, and push it.
Okay, it's a pull thing. You like push in,
pull.
and that gives you access to the handle.
Oh, okay. Pull.
All of a sudden, Konstag, the handle that you see, or the lever that you see, he flicks up, and then the wall kind of pulls open. And behind it, there are. You're gonna what?
I'm gonna jump back a little.
Okay. Behind it, you can see there's a smaller room and what looks like a ladder going down.
I will ask Nikolai if he minds going first.
Does it look like it can support me?
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized ladder.
Is it dark down there?
It does look dark down there.
Is it dark as a dungeon?
I activate my hat, which activates. It's a what is it called? A cap of light.
So there's just a glowing light out in the that pops out of nowhere and right next to the ladder down.
Is that enough to illuminate what's down there?
You can see that this goes down probably about 20 feet.
But I can't see anything about what's down
Just
there.
the ground floor, or just like the ground down there, which looks like solid
well,
stone.
Either give me your hat or you go first.
You can't see
Wait.
him. You just see light.
I know he's there.
But you don't know his hat makes light, so.
I can cast light, so I can cast light on you, Nikolai.
Okay.
Well, on
So-
something.
On something, yes.
Like a witch.
I
Cast
was
it on my scimitar.
okay. I will cast light on Nikolai's scimitar.
That was daylight that he cast, not just regular light.
It doesn't matter. It was still funny as hell.
And that was a vampire. Yeah. So
Alright,
Nikolai's
I'll head
scimitar lights up. And yeah, you can head down. As you get to the bottom, there is a tunnel that runs off into the distance.
This
Hey
is
y'all, there's a tunnel down here.
this is
This might
literally
have to do with poaching.
out of the bad guy's playbook. All right, let's go down judiciously.
Let's see.
We should write to Phelan in case something happens.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'll send a message to Phelan. Discovered Doncho's cabin. Discovered a secret passage. Really living that villain's handbook kind of thing.
You see, like, as you write whatever the markation is for, like, you end it with a period, and there just starts extra periods that start appearing on the sheet over and over and over again.
Yeah, we've lost connection.
Well, that's interesting.
Y'all think we should go down? Might be something dangerous down there.
I think we need to go down.
I think time is of the essence. We don't want them to release Doncho.
Yeah, so we need to get on this.
So we want them to come back while we're in this tunnel.
Totally.
No, we should close the door and then close the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is the plan to take the tunnel wherever it goes, or to close the tunnel and leave the building and go back?
No, let's take I want to take the tunnel and see where it goes. What does the rest of the party think?
Yeah, I think that taking the tunnel is the good idea, but maybe we can lock up the cabin so that it doesn't look. I mean, obviously, if
I've already
Doncho
shut the door.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Okay.
obviously, if Doncho comes back, he'll notice that his traps are disabled, but hopefully, to the casual eye, it won't look so much like people have been here.
All right. You want to sally forward?
Everybody down here?
What is the order you're going to go down this tunnel?
We're going
I
to
mean,
carry
I
the
went
stag down.
Yeah, the stag is still size medium, right? Or is it at 4 that it goes to large? I think it's 7 that it goes large, but I don't remember.
That's why I like that druid spell, the carry companion or whatever, because you can just turn it into a little stone thing.
Just make it one size smaller.
They do have reduced animal.
Yeah, the stag is now medium sized, but you could. It can't really go down a ladder. You could have it like jump down the ladder,
Will
but
it
it
be
can't go
injured?
back up.
I'm the only one who can carry it, right?
We could lower it down with a rope.
It's really hard to carry a stag. Like even as a medium sized animal, it's still a pretty heavy animal. And
No,
it's
the
less
rope
about
thing?
it. It's more about its like size.
Yeah,
It's-
because it's of the shape. It's cumbersome.
Correct.
So what do we think? The rope?
I have some. I should have some rope. I have a druid's kit.
Yeah, a regular stag weighs 350 pounds. Is about 6 feet long from nose to tail.
I don't
All
realize
right,
I
we're
thought
gonna
I
lower
remembered.
the stag down.
Okay. So yeah, you can tie the stag to a
Can
rope.
can we get it back up with the rope?
No, it cannot. You can. Yeah, you could probably pull it back up with the rope. It's going to be a little difficult, but
We can do it. Together we can. Together, each stag.
okay. So
can-
you're gonna have. You're gonna. How are you gonna? Who's gonna lower this stag down via rope?
me.
Okay. So you're gonna come back up. You're gonna lower the stag down. Is anybody going in before the stag? This is a
I would be
5.
down to
This
stag
is
to make-
this is a 5 foot wide or a little over 5 foot wide hallway, but it is barely enough for people to walk single file down.
I'm going all the way down first while they're messing with the stag.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, then you guys can tie off the stag and lower the stag down if nobody else is going ahead.
All right. Hooray!
And then so the stag. So the marching order here. We get a little marching order thing here. And for right now, I'll pull you guys over to these tunnels, even though these aren't the right tunnels right now. You guys might remember these guys. But we'll give you guys a little layout here. Grab the Kent from off the other sheet. Okay, so right now it is Kent at the front. We have... Oh, I need the Brianna one too. So many changed characters.
Jimmy.
Okay. So we have Kent. We have all this other stuff out of there. Why is the stag not on here? What's going on, game?
Are you in the wrong game? Like none of the characters.
I do feel like none of the characters are there. But this was definitely the right game once upon a time. So then there's the stag. And then who's going down after the stag gets lowered down?
I'll go down.
Okay.
Okay.
Who
Or
was?
you can go down.
Who's
I
next?
don't care.
Alright. So Erasmus. We still got Nikolai, Brianna, and Konstag. What is the order between the three of you?
I would be going after Nikolai.
Okay.
There's a cute little kitty.
Okay. So, the 5 of you and the stag start heading down the tunnelway. The tunnel is incredibly dark. There is no lighting down here whatsoever. So the only light you have is provided by Kent's hat and Nikolai's scimitar.
I would actually take out one of my sling bullets and cast light on that and kind of like hold it up so that I could maybe see a little bit better.
Okay.
I'll use one of my torches also to give to somebody. Erasmus, take a torch.
Thank you. I will.
Are we on the map? Should we be able to see something?
No, there's not an actual map. I put you on a temporary map. Oh, you might not have vision right now. Hold on. I just realized that because you Yeah, this might be using the old lighting engine. One sec. Yep, it's using the old lighting engine. There's that. And give you some light. There you go. You should be able to see at least the order of people now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something.
I don't see any of that. I just
Okay.
see all black square.
Hang on.
We're in the upper right-hand corner of it.
Yeah, the map doesn't really matter at the moment.
Okay.
All I was doing was giving you guys a marching order.
Okay.
But since we're using dynamic lighting, I should make sure everybody's got it configured where relevant. Okay.
Dynamic lighting, yeah. There's somebody at my door. What the fuck is going
All right. So
And shark.
on? Andygram.
the 5 of you and Stag get to a point where I need some perceptions from the party.
When you're into perception, here's how it goes. You got to be quick, because nobody knows.
Oh.
All right. So, Constag and Brianna, you can hear the soft echo of voices in the distance.
I will very quietly say, "There's voices ahead, guys."
In the distance?
Yes. I will dismiss my light spell.
Okay.
We'll shut off the cap of light.
Yep.
I will point to Nikolai's scimitar and sort of, do you want me to do that on your scimitar as well? Dismiss my light spell?
You can't dismiss
So
the
we
light spell.
Can't see
Oh.
anything.
The
We
light
need
spell
to
does not have a
some light.
dismiss.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, Nikolai sees in the dark. As does Constag.
Well, aren't we just all
Uh,
that with our dark seeing?
I'm gonna keep watch for this to make sure nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and be at the front of the group.
Okay. Is anybody objecting to Nikolai doing that?
Nope.
Okay. So Nikolai will kind of push his way up to the front.
Non-seeing fricks. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys can continue down the hallway, and I'm going to need stealth checks from everybody if you're continuing.
I got a good.
Ooh,
This won't go well.
that was horrid.
I love how your horrid is double what Brianna did.
I have 11 points in stealth.
You all can hear the whispering or the soft sounds stop. And then
Look at
all
our
of a
total-
sudden, it all goes quiet. As you continue to move forward, Nikolai, you'll reach an intersection. You can go forward, left, or right.
What do y'all think? I say not split up this time.
Yeah.
I can't hear which direction it had been coming from.
Everything is silent now.
Right, but I mean before. Like,
No,
there
because
was-
before you were ways down, it was just the echoes you were hearing.
Well, what do you think? Forward? We got forward, left, or right?
Mhm.
Maybe left.
Let's go left then.
Sure.
Okay. You proceed
Into the pit
left.
of lava.
After a little bit of time traveling, you'll reach another ladder.
Ooh, we went back in time?
Shall we go
Good
up and
map.
see where this goes?
Well, Nikolai's in front, correct?
Mhm.
So
Yes, if you could, please, Nikolai.
I will go up.
Okay. You reach the top, and there you can climb up the ladder, and there is some sort of like there are 4 wood walls around you.
I'm gonna push on them to see if any of them open.
Yeah, give me a perception check as you're pushing on them.
You realize these are the walls of...
Ooh,
You'll-
look at me!
You'll feel one that pushes a little more than the rest, but it's like stuck.
I push it harder.
Give me a strength check.
I'm happy to.
Oh no,
No.
you can't push it. You're like, oh, gotta get it.
Can I kick it?
Yeah, give me another strength check.
Do it,
Oh my
Nikolai.
god!
You like, it's really hard to maneuver in here, so you're like, and you're on a ladder, so you're like trying to sidekick on a ladder.
Oh, I thought I came up onto like a platform.
No, you're still on the ladder.
Can I cut it with my scimitar?
You could try. Give me an attack roll.
Yes, this is not going to attract any attention.
What do I do? Melee?
You could just you click on your scimitar attack. Click on your mini and click on your scimitar attack.
Well, I don't see it, but I can click that.
Your mini should not be dark, but
Everything is dark for me.
what? You have dark vision turned on.
Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. It wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Whitney has gone blind.
And then go ahead and hit damage. Okay. So yeah, you smash into the door, and you hear the door crack a bit, but not quite enough to break.
And I can't push it through now with it closed?
You can try another strength check.
Come on, you can do this, Nikolai.
Nope, still stuck.
Do you want me to try? We could try that for fun.
Yeah, the guy with 7 strength, or 8 strength, or whatever it is.
I'm gonna
Hey.
slash at it
Yeah.
again.
Roll damage. You can't crit a door. Yeah, so you deal some more damage to the wood. And you manage to kick the wall open.
God, this is the longest.
And you
Sascha
hear
ever.
like it break a bit, or something break off as you kick it, and it opens up, and you are inside of a closet.
Hey y'all,
Hi.
I broke into a closet.
Where's
There's
the
some
closet?
clothes hanging down. Well, you kind of knocked the
size?
clothes over, and the clothes have kind of fallen onto the
What
floor.
creature size do they look like?
Medium.
Are they tiny?
It's a medium-sized
medium?
creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, do you want to go to one of the other ones before we before we make our debut out of the closet?
Yeah, I mean, it's clear we're in someone's cabin now. It might be arena. Is it women's clothes? Can I?
They
tell?
are women's clothes.
Yeah, so this is probably arena.
Let's get out of here and go back. Try one of the other ways.
Okay. So yeah, you can get back to the intersection, and now you again have the choice: forward, left, or right.
Well,
Well,
we
we
already
went
did
left.
left.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, wait.
What do you mean?
So wait, when we get to the intersection,
You suck.
left would have been forward before.
Yeah, so we can either go left or forward.
Let's go forward.
I love how, as I said that, all of you got what I was trying to do.
You're being annoying.
Nope, I knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only.
I was
Sure.
waiting for everything to go sideways.
So
Why are we going
you
the same way? Why are we
you
going
all
back?
press on forward, and as you press on forward, I'm gonna need to know: do you guys get back in the formation you were doing before?
Yes, I will be first.
Okay, and you're gonna like reformulate everybody in that order.
I don't care
Sure.
about the rest of y'all, but I'm gonna be first.
I just
Yeah,
want
we'll
to
go
be
with
in
the
the
same
middle
order.
somewhere. So
All right,
I'll
and
be toward the end.
I want to take up the back.
Nikolai, can you give me a perception check?
I think I've used up my good rolls, so that's unfortunate.
No,
Oh, no,
you have not.
There's no one.
You notice that there haven't been any irregularities about this cave, but for some reason there's something that looks like a stone on the ground, like a really big stone. It just seems entirely out of place.
I want to see if I can move it.
Okay, how are you going to try to move it?
Kick it.
I'm gonna kick it.
You go to kick it, and give me a melee attack roll from off your sheet.
Give me a avoid mimic attack roll.
That will not hit, but that will trigger us needing some initiative rolls from the party.
Wow.
Because I kicked a
sweet.
rock?
It's not a rock.
Ah, damn it.
It's a Galeb Dur. We better hope it's.
Remember to click on your mini when you roll.
Yep. Trying
Thanks
to
for
get to
reminding me,
it.
Steve.
Why is it not? There it is.
Where is my mini?
Clicking on my mini.
I can't see.
Hang on, let me give everybody some light here.
I'm so blind.
Just so you can see your minis. That should be good, right? Top right is where they should be.
Yeah, we can see like 2 inches.
You don't need to see a lot. You just need to see your characters.
Did you say top right?
Should be top right. You may need to slide a little over because it's a larger than usual map. Shit, the light is emitting. Can anybody else not see their tokens?
Yeah, all I see is a black background.
If you
See mine.
scroll all the way to the right and all the way to the top.
I could see boxes where people are like trying to move things.
So like if
I'm all
if
the
I
way to the
ping right
top.
here, do you see a white circle?
Yeah, I see where you're pinging.
But you don't see anything there? I wonder if I forgot to. Oh, I'm my fault. Sorry. Now you should see
Thank
yourself.
you. Yeah, now I can see something.
Stupid vision
Yeah,
marker.
so turtly. Hey, it's me.
Go ahead and grab a character to put on here.
Yay, 9.1. Good score from the judges.
That little guy at? Where are you at, Minnie? Where are you at? I wish they had a better system for
How tall
organizing
is
your
this?
image assets. The rock is about half the size of a person. But it's not going to be...
How tall is the passageway?
The passageway is about 10 feet tall.
How tall is Nikolai?
Nikolai's about...
11.
Yeah.
So I got like 2 feet above me.
And I think, actually, we should take a really short break before we describe what's happening here. So we'll see you guys in a sec.
Thank you.